EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on side. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Penix gonna throw right away. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta. Here's Penix. That is caught by the tight end, Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his second touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's Young now to throw right away. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards. On first down is Young. Flushed to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Young. Forced out wide. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. This brought him out past the 20. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays, this one on the ground. And this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Penix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you gotta feel like you know where the ball's gonna go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards. Young to throw on first down. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Wright adds the extra point. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Pushed out to his left. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. 3rd and 5. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Third down, they need 5. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Now Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Leggett on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out of a shotgun, Young. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Young. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
A second down throw for Young. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. We're going to go play action with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A give left side. Here comes Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Now, he'll air one out. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Young. To the goal line and in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. On is right for the point after. It's up and good. And the Panthers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And he will go all the way. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Leggett on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On first down is Young. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. From the gun, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. Typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they force the incomplete.
He's going to let this one go deep, and he'll take it on in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Now Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Flushed to his right. He'll check this down to the running back. The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air, it's Young. Going for it all. He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Leggett on the returns. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. To throw is Young. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will move out in front, 27-24.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 33, here's second and a yard. They'll throw. It's Penix. Pass brought in by Chark. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Play action. It's Penix. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Here's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he will score! Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Moving left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's going to look downfield for Chark. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, Penix. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. It didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down. To throw is Young. The catch made by McMillan. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw, Young. Forced out wide. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no big...
And intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
Oh my God. Rookie.
On 1st down is Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down.
Rookie,
but just
that
like
hurt.
that, they are in business. It's 1st
That
and
nigga's on my road.
Young. That one.
Come on, man.
But it is incomplete.
That's to the high.
Completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike. You have to imagine.
Yeah.
There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
And he's into
Oh my God!
That might be the knockout.
And I ain't getting my break out, man.
Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina.
Fuck, man.
Wright adds the extra point.
It ain't too
Panthers
late.
will
Let's
open it
go.
up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Throwing now, Penix on first down.
Come on, go up, bruh.
Rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Shit,
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback,
nobody gonna catch nothing now.
Protecting the quarterback. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On the move left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's taken in.
So
then
the
they
key
bump
to
the
this
shit out of
play
me.
is when you're going to play pass coverage and
Damn.
you're going to drop in depth.
Look at this your last chance. You got to get in there, dog.
Short. You need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Kill you with this route, man.
He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone.
Inside
the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Young to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. A 2nd down throw for Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
This
but it was
nigga
the
is
hit
going
that's
to
able
kill
to
you with
pass
this
all
route,
incomplete.
man.
It's a gain of
Damn.
13, and it's 1st and goal.
This
Here's
nigga
a
got
chance
to either
put
come
this
back
game
here,
away.
I see.
1st down and goal. Here's Young. That's to the end zone.
23, you gonna turn around, dog?
It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Scrambling to his left. So
Come on, man, that's my pick.
Here in this one.
I need the rookie to
We'll come
catch
back
him.
and finish this one off. After this.
Where's the rookie
This
at?
defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Moving outside the pocket, and that is
Look at the
incomplete.
Great
rookie.
pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to
There
be
you go. I
one-dimensional.
need-
This is a
I
great
see what I
example
ain't
here, Mike.
tripping.
They can just pin their ears back and
Look
go.
at that.
They know
Some
there is no
action.
threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and
Come on, rookie. I need
this
you,
offense,
dog.
they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense
Yeah. Come
staying
on, you
out
got to
there
get in
for
there,
this
rookie.
4th and goal. They'll drop to throw. This caught.
He's-
and
come on.
in. Teteroa McMillan.
Y'all, come on, dog.
Touchdown, Panthers. For McMillan, career touchdown number 1 for the first-round pick from Arizona.
I don't think no rookie did. No.
Wright adds the extra point.
I don't think he
And
did
the
shit.
Panthers tack on one
Fuck
more
him
to
up.
their lead.
Killing me.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
I want to throw a pick. I need to. I ain't gonna lie to you.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Nick Scorton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. On 2nd down, Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Leggett on the return. Now
Oh
an
my
opening
God.
past
I
the 30.
wanted to stop the man.
Still on the move. And he's going to take
Has
this
to be
all
more
the way
careful.
back. 93
Yeah,
yards.
this is hard.
Touchdown, Carolina.
It ain't that good. It's hard.
Wright adds the extra point. Panthers are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Man. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
I was gonna say, y'all giving me the same plays that we had played.
Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And the lefty panics on first down. That is caught by Chark. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Penix going to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Coot for the point after.
Fuck that up.
He's got it. And the Falcons
Ugly.
are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
All you need is a sack, dog. Come on, goddamn. Do something like the boy Denzel said.
To throw is Dalton. The pressure
Come
there
on.
got to him. He's hit as he
This
threw it.
nigga is picking on you, man, over there, man.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it
Man,
after the
picking on
catch,
you.
but
This.
I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and
Dang.
this ends up being a wasted down.
Dalton. Over the
Oh my
middle, he
God, this
locates
man caught that
McMillan.
ball.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now Dalton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now it's Dalton. He's going to air this one out. That is caught.
This nigga
And they're
is
going to move this ball
penciling you
inside
over
the
there.
25-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout,
I'm talking
and they
about
stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to
Come on,
more
bro.
here at the end. Stay tuned for the
This
coach's
nigga-
handshake.
this nigga handled you all game, man.
The friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Lord.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting them that you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, get shining bright. What cannot wait to get inside? Still out of sight. That's where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down, we're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. jump around the thief, I said, that was all about the jump around the thief in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got